Welcome to Maze. I am Marika Goolsby, a former foster youth and same race black adoptee, domestic. I was adopted out of the foster care system, and it's taken me this long to be strong enough and healed enough to talk about my experience in care. I wrote my memoir about my time in care. It is called A Flower Called Orphan Girl. It is available on TikTok and anywhere else books are sold. I strongly recommend that you get your copy so you can gain knowledge about what the adoptee experience is like. From my perspective, I say read as many former foster youth and adoptee memoirs as you can. You will start to see some reoccurring themes that are troubling, and yeah. So today, like I said, we are focused on the money and the politics behind Hallmark syndrome. There is money and politics behind Hallmark syndrome. Hallmark syndrome is basically this pie in the sky fantasy of what it means to foster and adopt a child. And that is pushed out there onto people on purpose. People are being purposefully infected with Hallmark syndrome, and it is damaging. It's destructive. It is dangerous. It has been damaging. It has been destructive. It has been dangerous for years. All right, so let me get my shares out. Share this out far and wide so as many people as possible can join the conversation. Because it is my goal to educate people that know very little or nothing about the system. So many people just have really bad information, inaccurate information. So that's what we're doing over here. All right, so I'm just doing my power share so folks can join in and talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, I have an idea. Almost all my shares are almost done. It's so weird to me that it really does take like 30 minutes, I guess, for the algorithm to pick me up and let people know that the meeting has started. The meeting has. All right. I hate to have to close the window, but I might, because my neighbors are not a part of the conversation, but you hear them like they might be. But anyways, so I'm being joined by Jordan Wiggles. Jordan Wiggles. As you can see, he's wiggly. He's wiggly. But anywho, he's my old man. I always have either one of the cats or the bird, so I'm trying to bring the dogs in. Yes, isn't that right, handsome? Yeah. Jordan Wiggle, 16-year-old Chihuahua. You never seen one? Now you have. All right, well, anyway, today we're talking about the money and politics behind Hallmark syndrome. Hallmark syndrome is the fantasy pie in the sky way of thinking about foster care and adoption. Thinking that you're going to have the American dream if you just foster or adopt, and that does not pan out for so many people. So many people. All right, now let me share it out over here, huh? Okay. See? No. All right, so I'm just trying to look for who else I want to invite to the conversation. Who else? Who else wants in on this? Yeah, I guess that's it then. Okay. You're okay, little Dr. J. You'll be a little more meatier. All right. So yeah, heart share tap. Welcome in. Today is money and politics around specifically Hallmark syndrome. If you're like, what is Hallmark syndrome? I will gladly explain it. Hallmark syndrome is leading people to believe that if they foster or adopt, that they can have the very close to the same experience that they would have had if they had conceived their own child and given birth to their own child, which is impossible. It's ridiculous. It is only the act of a desperate person to believe that. Like, seriously. Even birth mothers don't have that. Like, it takes birth mothers conception in 9 months to build that bond and that connection with the little person that they are growing on the inside. They're like literally connected by a shared body part, basically, to build that connection. And I think it's pretty arrogant to think that because I'm so special and I'm so nurturing, I can do that kind of instantly with the baby I just met. It's not cool. It's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. So yeah, I'm looking to have this conversation with as many people as possible. I am building the Wildflower team. Because we are soft, we are fragile, we smell good. And but we're strong and we're survivors and we bust through concrete to make change. And yeah, that's why I like Wildflower. We're wild. We are not tamed. We are, yeah. Those of us that actually survive, because so many of us don't. And don't get me started on those stats about how many people just don't survive the system, period. So I feel like it's on my heart to speak up for those that can't, that were taken from the planet too soon. Yeah. Okay, we're back in the C5 top 80%. I love that. Hey, Care Bear, welcome in. Happy to see you here. Thank you so much for getting your daily heart me. I appreciate that. So today is Money and Politics Monday. We're talking about the money and politics behind Hallmark syndrome. Who benefits from spreading it? Who benefits from people being infected? Who does it harm? Who is harmed by the masses being infected with Hallmark syndrome? So that's what we're talking about today. Thank you so much for that power share. Jordan is here. Dr. Jordan Wiggles. Yeah, he's a sweet old man. Hey, Molly and the Minis, welcome in. We are just getting the classroom warmed up. For folks that don't know, this is a classroom. Thank you for getting your daily heart me. This is a classroom. As much as I teach, I learn, and I love that. Everybody that comes through this space is a student and a teacher at the same time. So welcome in. And I do like to have a panel discussion. So with that being said, what am I trying to say? Yes, quality engagers will be brought up to the panel to talk about it. And quality, you can show your level of quality, aka investment in the space. It all starts with a daily heart me. All of it starts with a daily heart me. Grab your daily heart me and become a super fan. That's one. Grab your daily heart me and participate in the live goal or become the title gifter. That's two. Grab your daily heart me, share this out to 60 friends or more, and tap that screen 1K times or more, because tapping is clapping. Molly in the mini said, what's the question? The question is the money and politics behind Hallmark syndrome. What do you know about it? What have you heard? What have you seen? What have you experienced? You know how they always say, if you really want to get to the heart of the matter, follow the money trail, follow who's getting paid the most, and then you'll kind of know why things are pushed to continue the way that they're made to continue. What happened? Ooh, thank you. Look at that yummy food right there.
Nutrition.
You want to take Dr. J? I kind of want to stay, but I don't want to stay and eat over.
What?
I said, can you take Dr. J?
No.
Okay.
You said you would.
All right, I'll let him lay down then. I know, but I didn't because I was holding him. And so, yeah, that's what we're talking about today.
Hi, everybody.
So, yeah, Molly and the Minis. Did I answer your question? I hope I did. Thank you, honey.
I don't know if it's enough.
It's fine. It's plenty. Whatever it is, it's perfect. Thanks. Yes. Okay, cool. Thank you. Look at him. He's like, you're in my spot. You're in my spot. Yes, thank you. Oh. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. The money and the politics behind Hallmark syndrome. What is Hallmark syndrome? Have you witnessed it? Have you experienced it? I feel like almost everybody that I know that is a part of the foster care and adoption constellation have been infected with Hallmark syndrome on some level, to some degree. Okay, hold on, Dr. J. Hold on, doctor. Let's see, what is he gonna get into? Okay. I'm just so used to having a cat in this space and not a dog. So we got a little dog in here. But anyways. Distracting. All right. Oh, wait, someone's requesting up. Yay. I love that. Molly and the Minis. Let me check your stats. I know you just got here. Molly and the Minis has gotten her daily heart me. 0 shares, 514 likes. 3 comments, 0 shares, 514 likes. I keep messing this up. Molly the Mini has been here a little less than a minute, has 3 comments, 0 shares, 514 likes, and is a super fan. So that's automatic. Welcome in.
I was here longer than a minute. I just accidentally swiped away.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm going to say a phrase because I'm curious, because I think this is very Hallmarky syndrome.
Oh, wait.
You the same...
Wait. Intro.
Oh, sorry. I'm
okay.
Molly. I'm 35. I'm a foster adoptive guardianship parent.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm curious if it gives you... I just want to love on these kids. I feel like in the church, people say, oh, we're just going to love on these kids. And it's this, like, oh, they've never been loved before? Or, like, it's somehow superior. Oh, my gosh, it just gives me the biggest cringe. I was wondering if you had heard that one.
I have heard stuff similar, but it does give, like, saviorism.
Yes.
And it definitely does land to saviorism and gives the impression they have never been loved before.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
agree.
just, I feel like the church is, like, the biggest offender of all of this. Like, the church as a whole in the U.S., especially with international adoption.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I'm really conflicted on the international of it all because I do think, like, they say if you can adopt a healthy baby, age 1 or younger from international adoption, that the child was, like, trafficked and probably has parents and different things.
Possible.
Where I struggle is with kids who have severe special needs just because their outcomes in these countries are so bleak.
Yeah.
And I think the goal should be to change it so international adoption is not necessary.
Right.
But what does that mean for these particular kids right now?
Yeah.
Because the conditions in some countries, obviously not are really, like, bleak for them. And so I hate to kind of, like, make them suffer on principle. Like, that doesn't feel right either.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm a little, like, conflicted on that. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my thing with the whole international. But yeah, like, it's just, people think that they're gonna, like, adopt these kids and everything's just gonna be beautiful. Right. I will say, I've been meaning to ask if you've heard of this organization, and it is kind of part of the church. It's called Safe Families for Children.
No, but I'm looking them up right now.
So the goal is to keep them out of foster care. So what happens is, like, it's basically kind of like foster care. It's a volunteer program. It's background check people. You can volunteer to, like, kind of be the safe place for the kids or respite or help bring families meals and stuff. But it's to keep them out of foster care and parents retain, like, custody and their rights. And so it's like, if there's a DCFS thing, but it's not too bad, the caseworker could suggest safe families. If, you know, somebody is going to jail or in the hospital, and it's just a way to not.
So this is a family preservation tool.
Yes. And so it is through the church, but I've seen really good things with it. Actually, their office was there. I think it's mostly an Illinois thing. I'm not sure. That's why I was curious. But it is, like, a very interesting program that we could, like, kind of look into and maybe suggest for other states.
Yeah.
Maybe minus the religious aspects.
Or something.
But yeah, it's all very volunteer based. There's no money really exchanged. So people are, I think, in it more for the right reasons. Not that everyone in foster care is in it for the wrong reasons. I'm not saying that. But yeah, there's no. It kind of, yeah, it's just, because, like, there are times, like, what if you don't have a support system and you're in the hospital or you need to go to rehab and you don't want your kids to go in the system. So it's very good for things like that. I would say rehab is one of the big ones because then you have an option where you don't lose custody of your kids, but you know that they're safe.
Right.
So yeah, it's a cool program.
It does sound like it. I looked it up online. And they have where you can type in your zip code to find a location near you.
Yeah.
And the closest one near me is in Santa Cruz.
Okay.
I think that's like a 6-hour drive away from me. So, yeah. Locations, network of support. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've seen it a lot, and then I've seen it where they think the kids are suddenly going to be, like, better even like my mother-in-law is like, I just don't understand, like in regards to my 10-year-old, like why she's not grateful. Like it, you know, it's been, my husband pointed out, because she's like, it's been 3 years. Why is she not like, you know, feeling like you guys aren't gonna like, you know, that she's stable? And my husband pointed out, well, she'd been in other places 3 years and then they didn't work out. So
right, that's
why would we think that?
Right.
Like,
Right.
so, yeah, no, I see it a lot. And I've always told my kids, because I do struggle with this, because I do think gratitude as a whole is very, not like toxic positivity, but just gratitude is something that like kind of makes your life better. So I always tell them that they don't need to be grateful that I adopted them, obviously. They don't need to be grateful for like food, shelter, support, that kind of thing, because those things like I signed up to do when I adopted them. But they can be grateful for like the extras, you know, like trips, like big parties, like the things that are done for them.
Yeah.
Because it is hard, because you don't want to be like, because obviously a child shouldn't have to be grateful they're adopted, but you also don't want them to like grow up being really negative.
Yeah, I mean,
that sounds
I feel
really
like,
toxic, like positive.
I feel like two truths can be true at the same time.
Yes, two things can be true at the same time. That's like one of my favorite phrases. My husband makes fun of me. But yeah, like you could be sad that you're here, but grateful that, you know, I took you to Disney World, or grateful that you got to meet the siblings that are here, or whatever it may be. And it doesn't take away from like the sadness of your life.
Right.
And I'm not trying to like make, you know, not have them be like sad. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like,
yeah, we all emotions are acceptable, but you can be like sad that you had to be adopted, but happy that you got the adopted parents that you got, because you could have gotten somebody else.
Yeah, it's really. So my daughter for Mother's Day, no, Kalani, no ma'am, sorry, absolutely, she has these like children's scissors that we're working on, but she just decided to try to cut the hair on the dog's tail. It won't work, but I still don't want her to like do that with scissors.
Right.
But no, my daughter is always like, she, for some reason, like for Mother's Day and stuff, she always sends me these like, and we've been all through it together, making it sound like our life was super, and you never gave up on us, and like,
that's good.
And I know I don't seem grateful, but I am. But like most of the time, she's kind of like, you're 90% of her life, she's telling me that I'm wrong, and I don't understand her and stuff, but I think it's a lot of like a defense mechanism. So it's interesting to see her like, but it's like really awkwardly like over the top, and I don't like, it's like, it makes me uncomfortable. Like obviously I take it because it's like nice, but like like I'm not looking for that. But I do think being grateful for like the positive things while like acknowledging the sadness of the negative things,
yes,
can make you a truly happier person.
That's right. I'm agreeing with you.
My aunt was talking to me about this, because like I think I've shared like, well, I know I've shared that I like spent a lot of time living with family, and my mom going to rehab and hospitalizations and stuff. Like I just had it rough.
Yeah.
And my aunt for a long time thought my like happiness was kind of like a show, but then it never went away. And for me, I think I did a lot of escapisms with books, because so many book characters have terrible childhoods and then things get better. So my thought was always, well, my life hasn't peaked.
Yeah, but
I'm also just like a super grateful person. Like most of the time when I take a shower, I think about all the people in the world that have never had a hot shower, that have been past and present, and I'm just like, oh, that's so awesome. But I'm also really open about. Yes, I'm also very open about the fact that like my mom was really mean and my childhood was really traumatic. So like, I don't know, I think you can acknowledge both.
Yes, absolutely.
And that creates the most happiness.
That's what I think.
But the whole like kids should be grateful or they were saved, or like, and I think if you have that Hallmark syndrome, it also makes you talk about their parents in a negative light. And like,
because
it's like, oh, you
syndrome.
Yeah, and so like, and that's just so harmful. And they can talk about their parents in a negative light, and I can be honest with them, but like I'm still not going to talk about their parents in negative light. Like, I can acknowledge, like, behavior that was hurtful and stuff. Like, I'm not trying to, like, kind of Pollyanna it, but they're still going to identify with their parents, if that makes sense. So, like, I would never, and I feel like you can't really have Hallmark syndrome if you're acknowledging that, like, you know, their parents love them and stuff, because then it's sad and not Hallmarky anymore. So it's just harmful in that way.
It's weird because, you know, Hallmark syndrome is either the bio families are demonized or the bio families are put on a pedestal because they made the ultimate sacrifice to give this child a better life. You know, so it's like one extreme to the next, you know.
But saying you made the ultimate sacrifice is so, like, it's like saying that your presence was harmful and toxic to the child. And that's still, in a way, saying that they're in a negative light.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Unless
it's, like, very open and they see their parent all the time. But then it's still sad. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my take. But, man, I was thinking about that phrase where they're just going to, like, get these kids and love on them. And it just gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, because that'll just cure everything and live happily ever after.
Yeah.
Because they've never been loved before. Poor things. All right. Well, thank you so much, Molly. You can hang out because you're a super fan. Victoria is on the panel. Super fan Wildflower Victoria. Let me see who else. Somebody else is in the chat. Okay. EM. All right, Victoria. We want your intro. And today's topic is talking about the money and politics behind Hallmark syndrome. We would love to get your take and anything else you want to share. I know you got some things to say. Let's hear your intro.
Yeah, I need help. My name is Victoria. I am 44. I'm a her, she, and I am fresh out of court. And the money situation, I kind of spoke on it earlier. Can I tell you what happened in court?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I should not be crying right now because I won my case.
Woo! Hold on. Yes.
I'm back to square one. I'm back to square one because they can't find my kid.
So they basically were like, you won, and then they released him? Like, they didn't wait for you to come pick him up?
I'm still trying to figure this out because, like, I got a headache and I've been in court all morning and, like, my attorney's trying to help me out. This isn't, like, something that me and my, like, I'm still shaking over it, like, because I worked really hard to find him, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't know if you guys really understand how hard I gotta see to find my baby.
We do, we know.
And then I was to terminate him until after today's court hearing, which was the restraining order thing, right? Remember how to get the restraining order? Okay, so they weren't supposed to release him at all. Like, at all. And I don't know where my son is. And then when I contact CPS, they're really mean to me. They're like, that they terminated him, that the lady blocked my number, and I had to use Matt's phone because I had to call her back and be like, look, I understand y'all just threw him out there, but that is my son. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what gives a crap about my kid. But I care about my kid, you feel me?
Yes.
And, like, just tell me where to look at.
Right, where can I pick him up from?
City. Like, this is a huge ass city, bro. Like, I was looking at Long Beach for 2 years and found out he was in Riverside. Like, give me direction. Like,
so do you have an address to where he was staying?
Paperwork to bring my son home.
Do you have an address to where he was staying?
He's not there anymore. There's court paperwork.
I would go to that address because he can't be too far.
I got every.
Go to that address. He cannot be too far.
So they released Dan. So let me tell you how corrupted my case is, because on May 4th, we all had court. Remember, I was down here, and they told me I had to wait for the restraining order from May 4th to May 18th in there. Y'all, his birthday is yesterday. Like, did he not get it? Everybody, I told you how I was raised without no birthday. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, give my baby a birthday. Who wished him a happy birthday? Does he even know it's his birthday? You feel me? Like, well, where my baby at? And so, I didn't want to do this because I just didn't want to do this. I mean, because I trust you guys, and I know this is social media, and a lot of people are new on here, but, like, I got to know you guys personally, you know what I mean? And I trust a lot of you guys, so that's why I'm on TikTok, and I just be bullshitting on my thing, but on some real shit, I'm ashamed of my whole entire story. So I'm not trying to go to the news. I'm not trying to, like, do all this.
You don't have nothing
crap,
to be ashamed about.
I think to make this like, I can't wait until we're gonna find my son. You know, like,
if you have an address, go there. Start there. Go to that address. Your phone is kind of breaking up.
Here's out now. I could go to that ad. Just now, you're right. I could go to
Go
this
there.
I just got out of here. Sorry. If y'all have kids, cherish them, bro. Like, if they're messing up, they just cherish them. Because there's people like me that are out here trying to really, like, I would do anything in the world for my son to irritate me.
Right. Just go to that. Go to the address that you have. Go to the address that you have. And be like, is he still here? Yeah. Don't tell me he's just sitting in his room.
Online, but I really just came out of court, and I really don't know what to do. So this is, my attorney said she was going to help me. She was gonna help me, and the judge kind of ordered them to help me. So, like, I got help this time. It's not like before where I was doing it behind people's back. Yes. But I don't know, y'all. Like, I want my kid to know I'm a baby. You know what I mean? But I could go get him if I found him. Go
to the address that you have.
I'm gonna go eat, and I'm gonna figure this out. But if y'all can, like, keep y'all's prayers, thoughts, whatever you guys do, I'd appreciate it. Because, like, I got kicked out of court. I didn't tell you guys this either, because when they were telling me this, I got kicked out of court, and then they called me in court and, like, understood why I said what I said. But, like, not one person they alienated a whole family. And crap about my son, and they just put out there, and they expect me just to be okay with that. Like, I don't understand how any of this is legal.
Right.
Like,
and what is your? I mean,
I'll let you guys go. I just cherish your all kids. Like,
go to that address. See if he's still there or at the park down the street. You heard me?
My biggest fear is coming to my life. Yeah, I'm gonna go to that's actually smart to do, because I was like, this river, LA is huge, bigger than Riverside, but, like, it's a lot.
You're gonna find him.
I don't know what to say anymore, like.
You're gonna find him. Don't worry. Go to that address. He's either there or at the park right down the street from there.
So I'm back at stage 1 and trying to find my baby, but I can do it publicly now.
Yeah, you can do it legally now.
I should be happy.
Yeah, this is putting a damper on it.
I should be. Like,
you will be.
I did accomplish that, but, like.
Yeah, you will be happy soon. You're gonna go over there. Either he's still there or he's at the park down the street. Like, that's what my heart is telling me. Just sitting on the park bench, like, so now what? So yeah, go get him. That's all I can say. Oh, yeah. When did they release him?
I've been there, Marika. I've been that lonely. You know what I mean? Like,
yes. So, when did they release him? Today, Victoria?
That's what we're trying to figure out because they weren't supposed to release him. My attorney gave them instructions to contact her before they released him. They weren't supposed to release him at all. And we're trying to figure out when they released him.
Right.
4th when we went to court. He had to leave from release, which doesn't make sense. I've been here the whole time.
Yeah.
I've been here the whole time.
Right. That's all right.
But my time is up, and I'm just bitching at this time. I'm just bitching now, so I'll get up.
You're gonna find him.
Y'all tired of me bitching.
No, we're not. And the next time we see you, he's gonna be sitting next to you. I know
But
it.
I appreciate you guys.
All right. Thank you, Victoria.
Before Victoria, I don't want you to get off. Is there somebody on here that you feel comfortable calling that you're clearly upset right now, and as you should be, but one of us that is like calm and can try and walk this through with you? I'm happy to be that person, whoever you feel comfortable with, but maybe that can just kind of walk through some things of what you can do to try and find him right now. I'm just wondering if you feel comfortable calling one of us.
Or your attorney.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if the attorney's going to answer this late at night. Or I forget
is
you
it
guys are
night?
at a different time zone. It's 8 o'clock here. But I'm happy to, because I know when I'm in this situation, it's hard for me to be calm. And having that calm person talk me through whatever's going on right now is helpful. And like, if there's somebody on here, please like reach out to them if you feel comfortable. I'm sure anybody that you feel comfortable talking to would be comfortable, being that calm person for you and trying to walk through some steps.
Facts. I agree.
So,
all right.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I know that you're supposed to wait your turn. I just didn't want her to leave before she could hear that. I hope she
heard it.
I don't know if she's still on it. She is. I'm hoping she's hearing that, and
yeah,
it just might be very helpful to be strategic and somebody that is not emotionally tied to. I know we're all emotionally tied to you, but
still,
that
but
can
not
just
as
set that
charged.
aside for a second and say, I can be the calm person right now. Let's look at this. Let's figure it out. Let's figure out some steps. What makes sense to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be quiet now. That's all I wanted to say. I'm just like heartbroken that she won, and then, now she's where she's at. And so my heart is here for you right now. So I'm going to be quiet now.
Thank you so much, Care Bear. So we were just checking in regarding the money and politics behind Hallmark syndrome. And Molly had just chimed in. And I wanted to see if EM wanted to chime in. EM, are you there? Did you want to chime in on that? Or anything else you've heard? Meaning, let's get your intro and then you'll have the mic.
EM 49, she, they, connected to the community by being married to you, learning about foster care and adoption, and from the panel and their lived experience. Period. So, speaking of lived experience right now, I don't know exactly like where Victoria is and if she's able to listen, or on the phone or getting busy or whatnot. But if you are, can you just let us know so we can still show up for you, talk about it, or talk about the topic, and where it doesn't seem like we're just passing over what's happening right now. Because I do feel, whatever someone can say or offer help, because I was like, shit, I can be on my way. I know, Marika, I know you can hold everything down. So I'd be on my way to help too. That's why, Victoria, I was like, if you have pictures of him, print them out, we all door to door. I don't care.
I don't think it's gonna I don't think it's gonna take all that. I think she's gonna go to the last known address, and either he's still there or he's not far from there. Legally, they could not release him until, yes, I can publicly post now. Yes, you will find him today. That's what I feel in my heart. And then sue them. And then sue them. Like, you knew I was going to court so I could be able to pick him up. And this is what you do?
Sue the hell out of them.
Yes.
And I know you don't, it's not about the money, but it's really about
them not doing this to somebody else.
Politics. It's really about the politics of it. That's what it's about. It's not about what you receive. And I wouldn't even mention anything about receiving. Because you are owed, you are due, but I wouldn't even bring all that up. It's about the change that can come from your story, I feel. And so,
yeah, you could be next, Molly.
Yeah. And then what I was just gonna say really was nothing about the
that's fine.
About the topic.
That's fine.
Is that I'm mad because I don't know why it seems like more billboards from November of last year are still up, and it seems like more has came, and all the ones in our neighborhood are of like, it looks like African descent. I haven't seen not a one that is of another ethnicity. And so with me, because I know that the billboards are supposedly approved by our city council, and I know that they do call, depending on what district it is in, it's that city council person that supposedly is supposed to approve those messages, and it feels like it's only in District 7.
Interesting.
And then I also know that it's a certain cost.
That
right?
I do know.
A big cost.
It's like $5,000
a big cost.
Up.
Yeah, it's a big cost, and so to me, I feel like that goes along with the money and politics, and like what people can do in their areas to either check on it, because I don't think necessarily being like, oh, I don't like having this billboard up, but it's more of demanding the undertone, like, do you even understand about adoption? Like, and maybe even finding out like how much they're paying. And we know that adoption period has a lot of money. So it just feels, yeah, it feels like, yeah, that's what I wanted to share.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. That I didn't know that the city council approved it. I thought if you have your $5,000, you pay and boom, it goes up. Because I know when I was looking into possibly buying billboard space for my pet care business, it was like, depending on location, it started at $5,000. I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know the city council approval part of it. So that would be interesting to find out what our city council representative knows about it, or what their understanding is, before probably really infected with Hallmark syndrome, to go ahead and approve them popping up everywhere. Yeah, that's something to find out. All right, thank you so much, Ian, for chiming in, and thank you so much for being so supportive of your twin in her time of need, because yeah, it's like you win, but you can't even celebrate it just yet. That sucks. Okay, I will do my best to just listen more. All right, Molly and the Minis needs an additional 5, and then we're going to go to Care Bear.
Hi, I'm Molly. I'm 35. I pronounce her she, her. I'm a foster adoptive guardianship parent. I just wanted to give a couple practical ideas that could be done tonight, and I don't know a ton about the situation, so forgive me if some of these don't apply. These are just like things that I've used. So if you know what school he had previously been at, or anyone he had talked to, what I did was I looked at likes and stuff on the social media of the school to find anyone he's had contact with or knows, and just put out like kind of a generic message of, I'm looking for him, here's my phone number, here's my whatever, because word of mouth will travel really fast. Like any previous place he's been, like he's gonna have made connections, people might know where he hung out, but definitely like schools, previous homes, previous hospitals. If you can find out like if you can find out if he has like a social media tag or a nickname, and then you can look at it across all platforms. And then I just start reaching out to everybody. I've had several teams who like have went on the run before, which like I said, I know isn't the same thing, but I've also done a lot of searches for like their siblings and connections. And I think if you can find any link to where he previously made connections, you can reach out to all those people now that the order's lifted. So no school, bounce from placement to placement. Yeah, I would like start going to those placements and seeing if they have the contact, like give them your contact. Somebody's probably gonna have a way to contact him or know someone who hangs out there. If I were you, I'd put a note in my phone of like what exactly you want to say to each person and just kind of like be spamming it. Another thing, like I caught that you said that you were ashamed, and like obviously you're entitled to your feelings, but I think everybody here like knows how far you've come and what you've done, and how there's a lot of people who are proud of you, and I'm sure there's a lot of people you know in person that are proud of you, and I hope that you can remember that and come a long way. Like not a lot of people have done what you've done, and like went so hard when things were so hard, and I think also being so close and then having it almost be sabotaged and making it feel hopeless, but you're closer than you've been. Like you're closer than ever. So you're on the home stretch, but like I said, someone is going to have contact with him or be a part of the circle, so the more people you can get to know and just kind of send out your phone number, you know, and people can contact you if they've seen him or know where he's previously hung out. Like you're just trying to get to as many people as possible. And I know it might like feel embarrassing, but you really like be proud of the fact that you're going hard for your kid and looking at it that way. And anybody who's a decent human being will feel the same that like you're reaching out to. So I don't know. I hope that helps somewhat, but we live in a really connected time with social media, like texting apps. I really think if you can get one lead on his circle, you can send out feelers and other people send it out, because I'm sure he has made connections even if he hasn't kept them. So I don't know, that's all I wanted to say.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Words of encouragement for our Wildflower superfan, Victoria, who is won today, but can't even celebrate her win just yet. But soon, my heart tells me soon, you'll be celebrating soon. Lekaboo, today's topic, we were talking about money and politics behind Hallmark syndrome, and one of our Wildflower sisters needed some support. Going through her custody battle, who actually won, and now it's like, where's the kid? I mean, he is a young adult, but yeah, her baby. That's the long and short of it. Okay. What a day, right, Exie? All right, we're going to go to Care Bear, and then Exie That's right. Always be your baby. Intro and your thoughts and feelings on the topic and anything else you have heard. If you want to offer some words of support for Wildflower Victoria, that would be awesome. Care Bear.
Yeah, hi, my name's Kara. I was going to say Care Bear. My name's Kara. I'm 51, she, her, a part of the community because I worked with families experiencing homelessness, and a lot of times DCF was involved. I also helped with reunification. I know Victoria said she doesn't want to put her story on social media, but I recently watched a story of a grandmother that was trying to find an autistic son, and she posted details on TikTok, and TikTok just literally came to the rescue, and they were able to find the son. I had a client that was a senior, and he was experiencing homelessness, and I could never find his family. When he ended up passing away on my birthday, and I wasn't supposed to be working with him, but he became our adopted grandfather, and I just worked with him on the weekends. And when he passed away, somebody told me to make a Facebook post, and it ended up going viral, and I did find his family. So if there's a way that you feel comfortable making a post with his picture and you don't even have to tell the backstory. You just have to say, I'm trying to find my son. This is the last known location.
Right.
This is, you don't have to give the backstory. Nobody needs to know that. If you post that, I guarantee you, we will repost for you. We will do everything we can to, I will tag every influencer that I know to try and boost this to help you find him. So, and I also want to just let you know, I private messaged you with my number. You can call or text. It just almost feels like this is like they did it on purpose to just be spiteful because you're such a strong advocate, and they didn't like that. And that really makes me sick to my stomach because these are human lives. And it's disgusting. I can't believe that, a human life would be treated like that. Why would you release him? Release him to where? Did they release him to homelessness? That's absolutely disgusting to me. So, anyways, I am happy to help in any way that I can. I'm in Florida, so I'm in a different time zone. So, it's 8:00 here. But anyways, that's really the only reason I came up today. I do understand Hallmark syndrome and everything like that. I just don't have much to add to it because I don't have experience. But that's all I wanted to say. Was just that only if you all knew how much time and money. I'm trying to read her comment. I'm sorry, it's hard with the white shirt. I don't know if somebody else can read it better.
Only if you all knew how much time and money, etc., for 2.5 years to found him, and they lost him again. Lekaboo said, how old is he?
That's disgusting. I mean, this is a mother who has fought for her child. And
fiercest mama bear
obviously won her case. This is a mama bear who searched, who did all the things. And like I said, it just feels spiteful. And I don't know all the details, but, that's disgusting to me. And, this is human life. You don't treat people like this. You don't treat kids like this. And I know he's technically an adult, but I'm sorry, they're still kids before they're 25. Yeah. Whatever, they're still kids. And they still need help and guidance. And I don't know. I feel her frustration. I can only imagine it, but I want to jump through the screen and give her a big hug. And, I would want to be the one crying with her, but I also am also want to be the one that can be calm. And if you just want to sit and talk with somebody and be strategic, I can turn my brain to strategic and do that for you as well. But that makes me really upset. And I'm just horrified that this is the situation that is happening. It's disgusting. And that's all I have to say. I'm really just disgusted.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Carrie. Thank you so much for chiming in. Yeah, that is what I am feeling too. But I'm telling you, everything in my heart and soul is saying, they're saying we release him, we don't know where he is, and it sounds like until you go to that place and bang on the door, like, where is he? And ask the people there, when did you release him? Did he actually leave, or is he in the dining hall? Like, what the hell? Do you have Cash App? Can I buy you dinner or gas? Very sweet of you, Molly and the Minis. All right. Yes, because on the Wildflower team, we support each other. We have to support each other's individual journey so we can then focus on the collective journey. Maybe. I would definitely ask the attorney about that advice from Lekaboo. Maybe. Because it sounds very irresponsible. All right, Exie, you are the next one. Let's get your intro and your thoughts and feelings on the prompt. The prompt being money and politics around Hallmark syndrome. And if you have any words of support for Victoria, that would be awesome. You have the mic.
Okay, good evening, ladies. My name is Exie. I'm so distracted right now. Okay, my name's Exie. I'm connected to the community. Fostered to adopted with the same family. 50 years old, she, her. I came in kind of late. When did they release him? Was it today or?
I think it was today, but I'm not sure. We're waiting for Victoria to confirm. If she may not even know, but it might. I think it was today. Victoria, was it today? Oh, no one knows. They won't even tell you when he was released.
Oh my God. So they just released him? I know he's older.
It was between May 8th and May 18th.
What the hell?
And they were supposed to keep him there until the court decided that he was going to be released to his mother or if he was going to stay. Nobody knows.
So she's been out there.
Right. Nobody knows. We all were as shocked and heard at the same time today. May 4th, he was there. Wow. Hi, sweetheart, 2026.
My head feels like it's gonna explode because first they were trying to silence Victoria. Now that she won, I feel like they're trying to silence her son. Something happened. Victoria sued the state of California.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Because they were supposed to release him.
What they're doing to you and your family.
They're supposed to release him to his mother. Period. Not just to the streets.
This is insane. This is insane.
Like, who do we need to write letters to? Who do we need to... Yeah, how can we highlight this?
I know Em said, I keep calling her Em. EM is making flyers. I have people in different parts of California. I have a friend who a cousin of his is on the police force.
Okay.
And whatever we need, I'm sure he'll help us out. But I just need what part of California this was.
Riverside.
He's actually in LA.
Riverside.
Riverside. Okay. Oh my God. I'm praying for you, Victoria. Like, this is our baby too.
Yes, that's how I'm feeling. Okay.
Oh God.
For adults in hospitals. Okay.
Okay. Whatever help you need, Victoria,
Yeah, let us
you have
know.
my number. Call me. Please call me. Let us know what's going on. Please. Please.
Right.
I'm telling you, we talk about this all the time. This system is so screwed up. It is so screwed up. Like this, it needs to be burned to the ground and rebuilt. Because in no way in hell is this helping anybody.
No.
This is not helping anybody. I'm so disgusted and heartbroken right now.
Same.
Victoria, text me your Cash App or Zelle, whatever you have.
And definitely connect with your attorney.
They're all in my prayers.
Yeah, connect with the attorney and see, if a police report would help. And basically, like they have the Amber Alert and Silver Alert, you need that type of alert at this point. Because he's a missing disabled adult. You all helping me.
Okay, that was my next question. Because I remember she did mention he was special needs or
yeah.
Oh my God.
May I ask a question to the one that is speaking? Sure. What's your question? Sweetheart 2026, I believe, has a question for Exie.
For me? Okay.
I think she said, may I ask a question to the one who's
me
speaking?
Or
I think you.
Or maybe Marika?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
We'll see. I'll get in contact with someone, too, who runs food banks out there. See if they have seen them. Okay. Hi, Delty. Welcome in. Oh, okay. You're requesting up. Let me check your stats. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to put your question in the chat. All right, Del. Sweetheart 2026. Let me check your stats. Sweetheart 2026 has 1 comment, 0 shares, 0 likes. To access the panel, you actually need 60 plus shares and 1K likes. So yeah, put your comment in the chat, please. Anything else, Exie? Because you still have the mic.
No. Just to go back, excuse me, to the hallmark syndrome thing. So, I belong to a lot of these groups on Facebook.
Yeah.
And they seem to come up, like different groups come up. And I came across one that they were basically using the whole hallmark syndrome about adoption. Mm-hmm. And it was something to the effect of the best part of adoption. And I can't remember because I blacked out of anger. And my comment back was, the best part of adoption is when the system recognizes the trauma of the adoptees. And I had people come at me. And I was please do not try to school me.
Right.
I'm an adoptee. Don't try to sell the whole hallmark syndrome to me. Don't try to tell me that this was a gift from God. And that's all you saw. Oh, I thank God for this child. No, you need to thank that baby's parents.
Right.
That's how you got that child.
Yeah.
We need to stop forgetting that. So and bashing the bio parents, I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I can't with these ignorant people.
And that's
really
what was happening in that group you were in?
Yeah. I can't remember if I belonged to the group or it just can't. If it was that type of thing, it must have just popped up. Because you know how they pop up, like,
suggestion.
You'll have like the algorithm.
Yeah. It'll make a suggestion to you. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just so over this crap already.
Yeah. Yeah, because you go through all that fighting and win. And they're like, I don't know. You're like, what the heck?
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Well, thank you so much for chiming in. I appreciate you.
Okay, thanks.
All right. So we're going to go to Christina. Superfan Wildflower Christina is amazing quality because she got her daily heartbeat and she's a super fan. So today we are talking about the money and politics behind Hallmark syndrome, as well as offering support to Victoria, who is dealing with the situation that just happened today, a few minutes ago. My heart and soul is praying prayers of gratitude for this working out exactly the way we all wanted to, with Victoria and her husband going home with her son in the backseat, headed home. That's what we're visualizing today, right here, right now. All right. Thank you so much for that power share, Christina. Let's get your intro and your thoughts and feelings.
I am Christina. I am 34 years old. My pronouns are she, her. I am a former Head Start teacher, and 3 of my nephews have been in the system, and 2 of them I have through kinship. So I'm going to try to get a hold of some of the different leaders from different churches and stuff for food banks and stuff like that. I will contact her after a little while. I'll send her a message, see if she's free, one of the main coordinators, and then they can get in touch with somebody in California. And you said Riverside, so I will see what local food pantries, soup kitchens, all that and everything else are there, and if I can get in contact with anybody, and we will share his picture out and see if we can't find him that way, because surely he has sought out food at this point. You know, and I don't think he's went too far either, because that's all he's ever known for a while now. So I will try to get a hold of different food pantries and things of that and people running them and get his picture out there and try to see if anyone has seen him, see if I get any word back. Other than flying out there and just start walking the streets of Riverside. I mean, that's about what I can do right at this second. But yes, this is, I cannot believe this. Like, why? Why is this a thing? Why did they do this? What is going on? Because technically he was never even supposed to be released until you had court today. Because of the restraining or all the other stuff. I mean, there are so many different things that go into play with this. And I really don't understand what their logic here was or anything else. And I am so confused right now and just heartbroken and everything else for you, Victoria, and I am so sorry. And we are going to all put our heads together. We are going to work together. We are going to get this figured out. Don't worry. We won the fight. Now we just got to do the extra little jump over the finish line, okay? We run this race. We did all that. Now we just got to do the little jump over the finish line, break through the ribbon. We just got just a smidge further. You have won. Remember that. All this is done. As soon as we find him, he is back in your arms.
And that's soon.
He is with you.
Just keep visualizing the outcome you want.
Yes.
And visualize what it's going to feel like. Visualize how good it's going to feel when you see him and he's like, Mom, we're going home. And you're like, yes, get in the car. Let's go.
Yes. And let me know what you need. We will try to help you by any means. Even if you don't want to say it on here, just send me a message. It's all right. Just let me know, and I'm going to try to help as much as I can, whichever way possible I can. So I am here for you. Just let me know. Even if you just want to scream into the void, just like I tell Nixie sometimes, just say, I need to scream for a minute. And I'm going to say, okay, don't start off the phone call with screaming, because then you just go and freak me out. You got to forewarn me first. Just say, I need to scream. and then start screaming.
Yeah.
And I will sit here and listen to you and everything else. And I will listen and I will totally, I've got you.
Yeah.
Okay? Just let me know what you need. I will try to get in touch with all these people.
Yeah.
And we are going to put our heads together. We're going to try our best, okay? We're going to figure this out.
That's right. Victoria said, nah, I'm crying stage right now. I'm not at the angry stage yet. I'm still shocked. Right. I understand the shock. Because you went in not knowing if you were going to win or not, and then you win. Are they giving any resources when released? That is yet to be known. We don't even know what day he got released, what time, what he got released with. Those are all
so
unknowns.
They haven't given any information. Like, where is this home? What have they done?
I mean, I thought I heard, shoot, my brain blanked out. Okay, never mind.
Okay, he may not be in the system, but is he still there? That's what I'd be looking at. I'd make sure he's not at the facility still, because they may have taken him out of the system, but he's still physically there.
Right.
Look for that.
Because that's what I was thinking too.
No. Okay. All right. So he's not physically there. Okay. So there's no paperwork.
I'm like,
he's not physically.
I'm like, so they say. I still would be knocking on that door. Like,
I would too. I'd be like, let me look. Let me look in every closet. I'm gonna look everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I should not give you any more ideas, Victoria. I should stop.
Right. But I still would even have the attorney go in person. You know.
Yes.
So they can't say you're
I'd be like,
them,
you all need to show me proof. You've lied so many times at this point. Yeah. I need proof.
Yeah.
And then get yourself something to eat, get your belly full, and you and Matt can take a drive, look around different areas.
Yes.
I don't know. Just see if you see him, maybe. Look through different camps, things like that.
Right.
Or maybe I'm gonna get a hold of the churches out there and stuff. I'll try to get a hold of a lot of those places for you and try to see if no one has seen him or not. And if it's okay, I'll give them your phone number since you're there to contact you directly. That way, in case I don't miss a call or nothing, if I'm doing something, I'll give them your number directly. This is who you need to contact if you see him.
I love it. The team is going to work together and we're going to get to the bottom of this.
Yes, I will contact all the food pantries and stuff out there since I work with the one here. I can get in touch with other organizations that do that, and I can try to help the best I can.
Thank you.
So I'll give them your number, everything. Just breathe, get yourself something to eat.
It's going to work out.
You and Matt start trying to come up with a plan of an idea of, okay, we're going to do this or we're going to do that, So we're going to get it. Don't worry.
That's right.
We're here for you.
Are we saying that they released him into homelessness?
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like, yes.
Okay. There should be homeless shelters around the area or like soup kitchens or something like that. And that would be the place I would start, is if there's a homeless shelter or anything close to where that address was. Possibly yes, but not confirmed. Okay. Just an idea. That's what I used to work in the field of people experiencing homelessness. And I can tell you right now, the people that are experiencing homelessness will give the shirt off their back to help somebody. If you go to a local homeless shelter that is near where he was released and you start talking to the people there, they will find him. They will actively work to find him. That's just the type of people they are. They do not like to see injustice. They've lived through it. So if they can help somebody else out, they absolutely will.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's a possibility, that would be a recommendation that I would have.
Awesome. Oh, how do I do this? All right. Possibly yes, but not confirmed. All right. It's going to happen tonight. We will celebrate tonight. All right. So welcome to the Wildflower team. This is where we talk all things foster care and adoption. I think we have a total of 4 mothers going through some custody stuff right now. 4. Yeah. Wildflower team got things going on, that's for sure. And we are here to support each other. We have to support the individual journey to be able to even think about focusing on the collective journey and what all that entails. All right, let me see. We have 8 people in the room. Bravo. I believe we have a lot of quality folks. Let me check the folks I haven't checked, like Lekaboo. Lekaboo has not gotten a daily heart me, has 6 comments, 0 shares, 93 likes. Okay. And let me see who else we have in the room. Lioness 2008. Ooh, that's impressive. All right, you have watched this live for 30 minutes or more and have had 0 comments, 0 shares, 0 likes. Okay. I can't even say up and coming. All right, single foster dad, welcome in. Foster adoptive bio dad of 7 Bible study Thursday 7:30 EST, and life group live Monday through Saturday 1 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, cool. Let's see. How's your activity in our space? Has watched it over a minute. 0 likes. Ooh, ouch. Okay. Oh, there's a single foster dad. Let's see. Single foster dad is saying that they've been in the live a little bit over a minute. 0 comments, 0 shares, 0 likes. 0 likes. Okay, so that's where we are.
Can I just make another suggestion for Victoria?
Hold on. Let me give you an additional 5.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
If you're not comfortable making videos, but if you feel comfortable with us making videos, or you trust any of us in this group to make a video, let us know. I'm happy to get a picture and tell a story that doesn't have to be all about everything going on, just missing child, disabled, all this stuff. I would be happy to do that. I feel like Exie would be happy to do that. Christina would be happy to do that.
Marika
you would be happy to do that.
10,000%. I would be more than happy to do that. I will help you in any way.
And then that way you don't even have to bother with doing it. We can do it for you. Just give us permission. I wouldn't, obviously never do that without your permission. I don't think any of us would, but we're happy to do it. And if you want to send us a picture, or if you feel comfortable with just Marika doing it, and we will all repost
share it out,
and just share it out.
Yeah, facts.
But I just thought of that just now. It's a lot on Victoria right now to try to deal with all the stuff, making a video or anything like that.
Yeah.
Put it on us. Whatever you can put on us, put on us.
The team
Assign
is here.
us tasks.
The team is here.
Just say, hey, Kara, do research. Hey, Marika, do a video. Christina, I'm going to call you and yell. Just tell us what you need. Assign us tasks. And if we can do them, I'm sure we'll gladly do them.
Yes.
So it's just something I just thought about.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's a great suggestion. Make sure you are easy to find on FB. Maybe your son is looking for you. Yes. That's a good one. Be findable. Yeah, that's a great suggestion. Be findable. And yeah, send us photos so we can make some flyers and stuff too. Welcome in, EM. So happy you're back. Let me see. All right. Oof. My allergies got me going, y'all. It's allergy season. Okay. So yeah, we are doing more than one thing at once. We're talking about foster care and adoption. And hey, Mama Sarah, how are you? We're talking about foster care and adoption and the money and politics behind Hallmark syndrome, as well as supporting our wildflower superfan sister Victoria in her during this stressful time, which I'm putting it out there that it's all going to work out. And tonight, it's all going to work out. It's going to work out tonight. Just listening tonight, we had a really rough few weeks. Okay, yeah, message me when you can. You know, I'm here to support the team members. And Mama Sarah is definitely a wildflower on the wildflower team. So yeah, Hallmark syndrome is the idea that everything works out beautifully once you foster or adopt, and that is just lies. And we're all infected on purpose. It's not on accident that one finds himself infected. Hey Carlos, welcome in. It's definitely on purpose. And that's kind of why I want to talk about it, because if you follow the, thank you for getting your daily heart me. If you follow the money trail, that is when you will see who benefits from the masses being infected. Somebody is benefiting from the masses being infected. So, oopsie. All right, let me see what other team members have not chimed in. We have 8 people in the room. I would love to hear from everybody. There are 3 ways to access the panel. They all start with getting that daily heart me. So number 1, get your daily heart me and be a super fan. Boom, you have access. Get your daily heart me and participate in the live goal, as well as becoming the title gifter in the gift gallery. That's 2. And 3 is get your daily heart me and share this out with 60 or more of your friends, and tap the screen 6K times or more, 6K, 1K times or more, and that is another way to gain access. Everybody needs to send a guest request. If you want to chime in, everybody gets 10 minutes to share their thoughts and their feelings on the prompt, which is money and politics behind Hallmark syndrome. It is also helpful to have a bio. Yes, have a bio, have a real screen name, not user with a string of numbers. Let us know if you don't know how to do that. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for filling those in, Care Bear. Appreciate you big time. I was just about to see who we got in there here. All right, we have 6 people. Everybody's a team member except for one. Lioness 2008. I mean 2008. I can read sometimes. Cool. We are happy to help. I didn't know how to have a bio until someone helped me. Right. I didn't either. Okay, let me see. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, looks like there's a flyer already that we need to be circulating. We're just waiting for the okay. Yes, I just got the okay to share this. How did change my username to a name I picked. Yeah. Okay, so we do have a flyer. We have 2 different flyers. I think the first one is going to be the one. I will show it here. And let me know if you want me to try to get that to your, well, actually I'll share it in mine and then you can pull it from my stories. But for now, since I was given the okay to share this, I will. Here. I'll do this one. Yeah. All right. Okay, that's not working. Hold on 1 second. All right. Okay, I am back and I should be able to show you all the flyer that we have now. I think this is the better one. All right. All right, so there's the flyer. And I will be putting this in my stories. All right. And once it's in my stories, then you can share it to your community as well. Let me see.
I think we can also share it to our stories.
Okay.
And my understanding is TT pushes out stories. So
Yes.
just let us know when you do it, and I will share it to my story as well.
Okay, perfect. Right here for my other one. I probably can. Let's see. All right. So yeah, this will be resolved today. You know, that's just how I feel. We don't want this going to the next day. Them riding off into the sunset tonight, smiling, you know. That's what we're looking forward to. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. What am I missing here? I'm missing something. Here. No. There. Okay, good. Better. All right. All right. Well, I was trying to do it now because sooner the better, right? Right.
Victoria just chimed in and said, cry face, sad face, and yes.
Yes, sooner the better. All right, I'm working on it on my end. And I take it you've already added it to your stories and everything. What the heck? All right.
I'll be right back. Let me add that to mine and I'll be right back.
Perfect. Thank you.
She just commented again. Thanks. You can read it.
Yeah, I can. Thanks for everyone helping me. I'm not used to that, but you all, it's going towards this madness. Yes, we are definitely helping you through this madness because it is maddening. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Yeah.
It is absolutely ridiculous.
It is. And if I can find what I'm looking for, that'll be awesome.
While you're doing that, if you're just joining, we have a team member that is going through some difficult stuff. Her name's Victoria. She won a case today, but it sounds like DCF or whatever they call it in California released the child even though they were not supposed to. Yeah. She should have gotten her child today. He's an adult. He is currently missing, and we are trying to do everything we can to help her find her adult child that should not have ever been released. So,
yes,
if you can help, please help. Marika is making a post right now with his picture.
Yes, it's
please find it, share it, repost it, duet it, do everything you can to get this out, because we need to find this child as soon as possible. Mm-hmm. He is an adult, but he is still a child. He is her child. He is our child at this point. We are really fighting to make sure she finds him. This should have never happened.
Right.
And it's absolutely disgusting that we're at the point that we're at right now.
Right. Thank you. Okay. I think it's working here. Right. Like this. Okay. Oh, jeez. I have to do this. This is not working with the laptop. I have to try to do it with my phone.
Also, while she's doing that, if you can...
Thank you.
Get your heart me. If you can share the live out, that will help Victoria out. So share this live out. If you are disgusted like I am, share this live out to get more people in here to hear what's happening and how we can support her. Share it out. Like the live, comment, do all the things, because right now we need as much attention on this as possible.
That's right.
Which means sharing it out, liking the live, doing all those things. When Marika makes a post, please make sure you share it, you repost it, you comment, you like it, do everything we can to get this out there, because we need this resolved. Victoria needs to be with her child. Right. End of discussion. Period. It needs to happen.
Yeah, she won her case. It's like, what the heck?
Yes. A 2.5-year fight. She's been fighting for her child for 2.5 years.
Almost 3 years.
And she won today. And somehow the system still messed it up. So.
Yeah. All right. Trying to get this thing to work, and it doesn't seem to be working. All right. Oh, do I have an idea? Maybe I have an idea. No, I don't. I do have it. Just go ahead and do this one as soon as you can, because we need as many eyes on this as possible. All right. Thank you so much to everybody who's dropping those red hearts. It's a visual strengthening that just says you are not alone. We are here with you. We are rooting for you as we have been every step of the way that we have been a part of your journey. So this is just the last end of it. All right. What happened here? Oh, goodness me. So yeah, this is the part of Hallmark syndrome that they don't tell you about. Like, all the ways that biofamilies are sabotaged. This is sabotage. Yep. This is what people don't talk about. This is what Hallmark syndrome tries to cover up. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's beautiful, EM. Feel free to put those words in the chat so other people can use that messaging as well. Yeah. All right. Is there anyone else that wants to chime in? Oh wow. Let me see. How long have we been live? We have been live a total of 1 hour and 38 minutes. Not bad. The goal usually is between 2 and 3 hours, but anything over 1.5 is good. We have had 108 viewers, 0 new followers, 5 gifters. This live has made a total of 2 cents. Currently, we're at 11.6K taps and 644 shares. Awesome. All right, let's see who's requesting. Christina. I'm going to give Christina an additional 5. Let's hear your intro again, if you don't mind.
I'm Christina.
Hold on. Just in case someone's listening from the window. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm Christina. I'm 34 years old. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a former Head Start teacher. 3 of my nephews have been in the system, and 2 of them I had their kinship. So I just got a hold of the Pastors Ministries here, which is a group of different churches around the area. They all have contacts in California, and they are getting a hold of them right now. And then Cole called one of his friends who just went through seminary school, so they have the Catholic Church looking for your son as well. So there's a lot of churches who are going to be searching their food pantries and their soup kitchens and some of their shelters out there to try and help you look for Isaiah. Bravo. They all have the flyer. I sent it to everybody. They all have it. They're all looking.
That is excellent. That is excellent.
Everybody could do this, guys.
Yes.
That's it. I made a post. I made a whole TikTok. I added in a bunch of hashtags. I did all of that within like 20 minutes. I got everything done. It just took 20 minutes of my time, and that was it. If anybody can, please, or even if you are listening through the window or anything else, please, please, oh please. Isaiah, one of our people in our group, Victoria, her son, he is missing. He is an adult with autism. And was thrown out of a group home in Riverside, California. If anyone has seen him, please contact her. Yeah. I've shared a TikTok. Marika here, Orphan Girl 75, has also shared a TikTok.
Yeah, I added to my stories.
So it's all on our stories. Even if you're listening through the window and you don't want to join, you don't want to be a part of this, well, I mean, that's fine. You don't have to be a part of the adoption foster care thing. That is fine. Please share it out as much as you can.
Yes.
We are trying to find somebody who isn't able to have care right now. So we need to try and do that as much as we can. Everyone, please try to look for him. And yes, I even got messages coming in. Okay, just contacted California. Okay, so yes, it's getting out there quick.
Good, I love that.
I'm calling in everything. I mean, I guess it's good things that I work with a lot of food pantries and stuff and run one here. And, you know, no one should ever have to go hungry. And it's coming into favor for you, Victoria.
Yes,
you know,
all your connections, people.
Yes, I'm trying to pull every string that I can possibly pull right now. And I'm like, hey, everybody, we need you.
Yeah.
This
yeah,
is a serious situation, please.
Yes.
And so, yes, the church ministries. So you've got the Methodist Church, the Christian Church, the Baptist Church. They're non-denominational, but they also used to be a part of the Methodist Church. They are all looking right now. They are all getting a hold of people they have in California,
Awesome.
and trying to see if he's going to ask for it, or if he has been any church to ask for help or food or a room or any type of housing, anything.
Mm-hmm.
We got people looking. We got the boots on the ground. They're going in there.
About. Boots on the ground, yes. Welcome in, Coach Evie. So happy you are here. Welcome in, Callie. We are at this point trying to offer some support and practical steps that we can all be taking to help Wildflower Superfan Victoria find her son. Molly and the Minis, welcome. Okay, Callie, we would love to hear you chime in on this. I think I have a connection in California that works with vets. I will reach out to her. Awesome. Can't come up.
Yes,
of course, no problem.
Protection
Coach.
with veterans, yes, and that is a very possible thing too. You know, I mean, because a lot of vets do take in kids that are off the streets and stuff that are already experiencing homelessness. They will be kind of like a guide to them and kind of help protect them. They're like, yeah, no, this isn't for you, bud, you know, and try to do the best they can protecting them. So that is a very good idea.
Okay.
But yes, anybody, please share.
Okay.
Please look if you're in the area. Please do a little cruise, whatever you need to do.
Yes. Okay. Ooh, thank you for the DJ equipment, title gifter. Thank you for being the title gifter of the donuts, and thank you for the corgi. Yes, I'm so happy, y'all. We are back in our C League. I'm happy about that. We're C5 right now. So this is awesome. I think now we get a song right. No. No. But I mean, we could bring that back in Fun Friday. I think I did one Fun Friday have like, if you want the host to sing or something. We ain't doing that today. It says gift goal. It does? It says gift goal, and then I'm supposed to be singing something? Oh, no, that was a mistake. Well, I didn't set that. Let me look. TikTok said that.
I also think we have to have W's in the comments for Molly.
Yes.
For the gifts.
Yeah,
W's, Molly.
It says, help me reach my first gift goal and I'll sing a song is what it says.
What? I didn't know that.
Molly got all excited. She's all like, ooh, Marika, you're gonna get up here and karaoke.
Well, you know, I always sing at the end anyway, so if you really want to
achieve my first goal and I'll sing a song is what it says.
If you really want to be tortured with my singing, you'll hear it at the end. But I didn't know it had that, so please don't hold me to it. Next time I might be prepared. But I will sing at the end because, you know, I do sing along with our exit song. All right. Dang. So yeah, we have been talking about two things, which is thank you for getting your daily heart knee, which is the money and politics behind Hallmark syndrome, as well as offering support for team member superfan Victoria in the search for her son, who is missing in Riverside, California. So those are the two things we've been talking about today. Callie, you are on the panel. Let's get your name, age, pronouns, how you're connected to the community, and your thoughts and feelings on all of it.
I'm Callie. I'm 38. She, her. I am a domestic infant adoptee and separated twin. And I lived in California for like 6 months, but I haven't been there in years. So, and I was never in Riverside. I was up in Berkeley. So I don't know that I have any connections that I can help with that. I have, however, been I've basically been writing a paper for myself about
the shifting attitudes in pop culture around adoption. So that second part I've really been looking into, which came out of a comics discussion that I had, because Batman and Robin, originally, Dick Grayson of Bruce Wayne, he didn't adopt him at first. He wasn't adopted until like 2001 or 2007. The first Robin that was adopted was actually Jason Todd, the second one. And I kind of wanted to go into why it was treated so differently and how it has changed in comics specifically. And then I went larger and larger and larger. So I started out going like, okay, you started out with guardianship good with Dick being Bruce's ward. And then you have the adoption of Jason Todd, followed by no, he's just works here for Tim Drake originally, and then forcing him into adoption he didn't want later. And then the Damian Wayne shows up and he starts throwing around bioessentialism with the I am the blood son, I am the superior Robin. And I kind of wanted to chart how that had changed.
Okay.
But doing that, it also made me look at other sources of pop culture. Like in Star Wars, they don't really talk about the adoptions at first in the first movie. You see a little bit of Luke's grief and you kind of see a little bit of Leia's, but you don't ever see any connection between them and their adopted family. Or, well, in that case, it's sort of step family for Luke, but he doesn't know that. And then when you get to the first, the prequels, you have almost the exact opposite, where Anakin is taken from his mother and basically, in my opinion, has almost a textbook case of reactive attachment disorder, where he attaches too hard to some people and refuses to attach to others. And that becomes like why he becomes Vader. Okay. And then goes around in the sequel series to Rey doesn't come from anywhere, but she's a Skywalker because the name like the blood doesn't matter, the family matters, and the found family thing comes around again. So there's definitely been a shift over time. Like, just from the 40s to the 50s to the 60s background. And I've been kind of charting that in pop culture. It's even visible with Annie, because if you see the first Annie adoption that there was, it was seen as a lot more like charity. Whereas when you get to the 90s version with Victor Garber, they almost have they don't explicitly say it, but it's like, no, I found a family and this family is going to be mine forever. And then in the later versions, it's very much like, no, she's still this other person. She just has a found family now. And you can definitely see how that has changed.
Wow. Even
in Matilda, with the book, the movie, and the musical, you've seen that. We can see that shift too. Because in the movie, she's already got the adoption papers in her pocket, printed out, ready to go. At the end of the movie. And in the musical, they set it up in Act 1 that she's looking at adoption, and then it's already at the end, it's already there. So there's definitely been a pop cultural shift of how they look at it. And it's interesting because right now there is a big push towards bioessentialism in a lot of pop culture. In comics, you have, like I said, Damian Wayne completely going, I am the best Robin, I am the superior Robin because I am Batman's blood son. But in contrast, you also have Superman, who in the 60s, 70s, and 50s was saying, I won't ever have children. And Lois saying, I don't want children, I don't want children, I don't want children, I don't want to have a baby. To, okay, well, we will adopt General Zod's son, and he will become Chris Kent. Or oh, look, Lex Luthor made a clone baby that is a teenager. And we'll kind of treat them like crap. But then No, then we're going to create Superboy John, who is actually Lois Lane and Clark's son, and now they are basically turning him into a clone of Clark. Like, he has to work at the Daily Planet, and he has to do all the things that his dad did. So in pop culture, there's generally been a shift toward bioessentialism of, like, the blood matters the most. But at the same time, it's also happening politically, because you have that one political movement, or the one political thing written by the Heritage Foundation saying that, like, only the biological nuclear family matters, while at the same time pushing for more infants to be put for adoption. So there's definitely been a shift both in pop culture over time. The interesting thing is it's almost coming back around with the bioessentialism push, because it was, oh, hey, your blood matters, we're not going to change your name, you can still be Dick Grayson, to I am the blood son, what with the adoption happy times in the middle. And we're coming back to the bioessentialism in pop culture. And I have an entire rant about how Anakin Skywalker was done dirty because he wouldn't have been Vader if, like, the Jedi had any kind of trauma support people that weren't just, don't feel your feelings.
Right.
Feelings bad.
Right. I'd love to read that piece.
Because it's like, as much as I say, like, reactive attachment disorder is just, like, words put to a bunch of behaviors, like, more than an actual or it shouldn't be an actual diagnosis, that boy is fucking textbook.
Right.
And you can see it. And he and the thing is that they lie to him and they go, oh, don't worry about it, don't feel it, don't worry about it, don't feel it. That doesn't help.
Wow. Yeah, I'd love to read.
But yeah, I've basically got, I've got about 30 pages right now that I've been reading on how adoption and pop culture has shifted over the decades.
Yeah, I'd love to.
I'm a giant nerd.
It sounds fascinating. I would love to read that, because Hallmark syndrome is such a huge part of pop culture, and pop culture is used to disseminate Hallmark syndrome so much.
It's interesting in that it kind of goes both ways, because there's two versions of Hallmark syndrome almost. There's the Hallmark story about the adopted child that goes out and finds their bio mom. A good example of this, because I'm from this area, is the Amish romance series / movie called The Shunning, about a Amish girl who finds out that she was adopted from a English family, a non-plain family, and leaves the Amish to go find her bio parents. And then at the end, she comes back to her Amish family after, like, 3 books. But, like, there's this kind of, that's part of the Hallmark syndrome of, no, going to find the bio parents.
It's going to be wonderful, yeah. Anything
and it's always going to be perfect, and it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And then the contrast to that is also the stories of, you know, oh, her life was so horrible, and she was unwanted, and now she has a family, and she's loved.
Yeah, it's all
like
great.
The Didakai book, which is the most egregious, you know, transracial adoption story that I have ever experienced, but was turned into 2 different radio dramas and a TV miniseries, and I hate it. From a racial point of view more than anything, but still, like, from an adoptee point of view too. Because there's 2 sets of Hallmark syndrome, both the, oh, they're going to find their birth parents and it's going to be amazing, and the, no, they have the found family and that's all that matters. These things are always going to be in conflict. And I can't tell you how often as an adoptee I was asked, well, what does your real family think? Do you know your real family?
Right.
That was a big, no
trigger.
button for me growing up.
That's a trigger.
But yeah, and the thing is that, like, what the real family is completely up to the adoptee. But, like, there's 2 forms of Hallmark syndrome that are fighting. And people don't really recognize that, because we talk about Hallmark syndrome like there isn't 2 sets of it that are diametrically opposed.
All right. Well, thank you so much for chiming in, Callie. When you get done writing, I really do want to read it. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Let me see. Oh, we haven't heard from Liam. Liam, how many taps and shares do you have at this point? And I don't think we've heard from... I don't think we've heard from Exy. Am I tripping, y'all? I could be. All right, Superfan Exy, you're invited. I do want to check on Liam's stats. Okay, Liam has 1 comment, 0 shares, 0 likes. All right, that was a quick, just kind of quickly passing through. That's fine. But yeah, we are all rooting for and visualizing Superfan Wildflower Victoria riding off into the sunset with her son and her husband, headed home to start to really get to know each other. All right, let's see. Oh, what happened? All right, let me see. All right, cool. We have been live for 1 hour, 58 minutes. This live has had total viewers 128, 1 new follower, 8 gifters. This live has made a total of $3.93. Currently, we have 13.6K taps and 742 shares. Bravo on the taps and shares. We currently have 3 people in the room. Our league is, I believe, a C5 in the top 80%. Bravo for that. And we currently have 4 viewers. So, yay to everyone who's done all the things. I appreciate you big time. No joke. Big time. All right, Molly and the Minis, did you have anything else to add as far as Hallmark Syndrome or anything else to add as far as our Wildflower teammate, Victoria? Thank you so much for tapping the screen. I think we are going to wind it on down and end this live for tonight, so we can all be just keep pushing this flyer out. Just keep flooding it. Just keep flooding the algorithm with this flyer. So then when we get that information that they have him, we all will celebrate. We all will celebrate. All right, so let me find our exit song. Just to recap, my name is Marika Goolsby. I'm a former foster youth and adoptee. I was adopted out of the foster care system. I wrote my memoir about my time in care, a flower called Orphan Girl. It is available in the TikTok shop and anywhere else books are sold. And I am live every day, twice a day, except for Sundays, talking all things foster care and adoption. The system needs to change. It needs to work for children and families, and instead of damaging and causing additional harm to children and families. That's what we talk about. Wildflower team is growing and getting stronger and stronger every day and moving towards that goal. So it's super important for us to take care of our individual journeys, to support each other's individual journeys. That is the only way we're going to come together as this huge collective to make an impact on our collective journey. All right, so with that said, live your wild and wonderful life because you deserve it. I will play our exit song. If you want to hear the exit song, you have to be on TikTok.